For a long time now, it's been very, very evident that social media is a far, far better lead engine for both landlords, vendors, buyers, tenants, than the portals will ever be able to be. So the answer is you can create leads in a volume that you couldn't possibly cope with if you knew how and had the budget and could do it. Now, initially, you'd have to spend quite a lot of money, certainly at the same sort of levels as Rightmove, to create those sorts of levels of leads. I think the quality would be better because those things are more artificially intelligent about who they're actually targeting. So as a lead gen engine, the portals is they're a mind that they've brainwashed us because they actually aren't the best lead source engines. Your current database is probably a very good source of leads anyway, if you've been established for more than 4 or 5 years. Social media used properly and correctly, and I'm not talking about a simple paid for ad and boost your property or stick it on your Facebook page. I'm talking about something a little bit more in depth, which I'll leave you guys to talk to your members about at a later date, because I'll get accusations of being on commissions and all sorts, which I'm not. But yes, you can outperform any portal very, very easily using social media. Some of the new portals that you mentioned earlier that you've been talking to, they are now using technology to drive eyeballs to their website that is very different from the incumbent portals. And they're doing a very, very good job of it, and the lead levels go up. But most estate agents are calling me, and from a consultancy perspective, not because they want more leads, because they can't cope with the leads they've got. So leads is not the issue here. It's quality, it's nurturing, it's turning them into pound notes and in terms of customers and invoicing. So portals in a way are yesterday's technology without a shadow of a doubt. The problem is they're not yesterday's news, because just like there was a very slow burn of moving away from newspapers to portals, and a lot of people spent, and I was one of them, spent a lot of money actually spending with both for a long time because I couldn't let go of the old newspaper blanket. And if I look back now and so is there one thing I'd save a couple of million quid a year by cutting out the newspapers at least 3 or 4 years earlier than we did, because I was stupid. Let's not be stupid now. I mean, if you, so I think the portals are the paid for portals are yesterday's newspapers. Just our mindset might not be in a space yet where we've either seen or able to grab hold of the new technology. But if you start to play around with the new technology and grasp it, you'll see that the leads coming in will massively outperform Rightmove. The question then is how does that sit with the vendors' habit of using Rightmove as their search engine? Because that's really the only issue here. It's consumer. When I say only issue, it's a big issue. Consumer behaviour is right. Rightmove is part of the fabric of the UK. Think of a house, go into Rightmove. It's easy. It's got everything there for them. Technology is pretty basic. There's nothing particularly wow about Rightmove's technology, but it's very convenient for the consumer. And let's be honest, we're in a consumer-centric. We should be in a consumer-centric industry, and we have to understand the consumer needs. So, but from a lead generation source, the portals are already very, very inefficient. What they're very efficient at is persuading the consumer and the estate agent that they're a must-have solution. If you don't have it, your business will collapse. If you don't have it, nobody will list with you. We know that's not true. We know that's not true from the people that haven't been on Rightmove for some time. So that journey is going to happen anyway. It's just this could be a catalyst to expedite it. And in fact, I definitely think it's been a catalyst to grasp new technology, because I've seen people signing up with some of the free to list portals at a much greater rate than before. I've seen people grabbing hold of technology like email nurturing platforms and proper social media platforms and the Iceberg Digitals of this world and the CCTs. That's the future of a estate agency, not the portals. By every measurement possible, that's the future. Will portals have a place? Yes. Will they be able to charge us for listing? I'm not so sure. It's just that transitional journey. As it was for the papers to portals, I think it'll be portals to social media.